Okay. So Anselme, your first trip to Alaska, you skied Denali.
Yeah,
tell me a little bit
in 2002 or no 2000. Yeah, yeah, it was nice, different, and I did wish to come back to ski very well because I knew some places are incredible.
Yes, and when you skied Denali, you were in the pursuit of the 7 summits.
Yeah, exactly. With the Belgium team, normal client, you know, they are not alpinists; they are only skier, and we did in 1997-8 Vinson in Antarctica, and after I tell them we have to go to 7 summits. So we did Aconcagua, and after Denali, and after Mount Cook in New Zealand because Mount Carstens was not open, and after Kilimanjaro, Mont Blanc, Elbrus, and Everest.
Good for you. So you're the first person to be at the lodge, I think, that has done the 7 summits. And coming back to Alaska for your second time to the Tordrillos for helicopter skiing, what's your impression of the skiing in the mountains in the Tordrillos?
It's great. I saw some movie and picture before, but it's incredible. And of course, we have had a nice week because we begin slowly in a normal mountain, and at the end, like yesterday, it was so incredible, so steep part, and the snow is great. It's special in Alaska. We cannot find same other in the world. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we tend to try to use a progression to get people into terrain and use good guiding techniques. Did you feel secure in the approach that the guides took at your week?
Absolutely, the guides are perfect. I really appreciate they go one by one. They are safe. They go. The first is going to save the slopes. I mean the mountain about avalanches. They are observing the snow with the shovel every time to know the deep snow, how it is in the ground, and so on. And they are absolutely perfect, and also gentle and sympathetic. They are not. They are happy to ski. It's incredible.
Yeah. And so, arguably, with your career, being in your early 70s and have started the whole movement of off-piste and extreme skiing. What is your impression of where skiing has gone from the days in the 70s when you were skiing the first steep slopes of Chamonix?
Yeah, it was a lot different because for us it was kind of first descent of the Alps with the Sylvain Saudan, Swiss, was just before us, and he began often with the helicopter. But we did with Patrick Valençon, especially. We wanted to go by ourselves, climbing, of course. Alpinism skiing. Alpinism skiing, it's cramponing first, and to know the place, the snow quality, and to be in good safe to know everything, because at that time we decided to go only mostly in the summertime because snow was hard and no avalanche risk. And it was very important for us to guarantee this those descent without avalanche, without falling stones and so on. That's the reason we go safety in short turn and down, sleeping, and very safe. And we were not crazy skier. We were only normal skier. but alpinism and ski are joined, and now it's so different because the skis change, and also the people can go very fast, and most of the time they go before the avalanche, if avalanche come. So they have to know the line. They go, they imagine their line before, and they go a few turns very, very quick, very fast, and most of the time they go before, forward the avalanche, if there's avalanche. But there are often avalanche now.
Yeah. Yeah. And having come to Alaska and experienced the snow conditions that you did this week, with the steeps and the snow that adheres to the steeps, you would agree that it's fairly unique terrain and fairly unique snow conditions in the mountains here.
It's unique because I have been, of course, skiing in South America, Bolivia, Peru, and in that time the snow also can stay in a very steep mountain, but it's mostly hard snow or not so deep as here. And here special, we appreciate to have, I appreciate to have fat skis, because it's heavy, but there's no other choice. If we stay with the small skis here, I did it with my skis in the first days, but I understand very fast it's better to have the big one. And long turn, large turn are agreeable also. Normally when I go up to the mountain, I appreciate to go short turn, and each turn after one after one, and it's interesting to ski a very short turn. But here no, and so much space and so many mountains. We can ski everywhere, and not everywhere, but the mountains are different. So many mountains, many Alps in Alaska.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Last question: if you were to give a piece of advice to younger skiers that are starting to, test their mettle out in the mountains, is there any piece of advice that you would pass on?
What do you mean?
If you had any advice for young skiers
yeah.
who were going into the mountains to do what you have done, is there any advice that you'd give them?
Here it's okay, but when they are, I understand when they come in the Alps, if they ski in the mountain in Alaska before, they go long turn and so on, and they are enthusiastic to go very fast and to go quick down. But in the Alps it's very different, and they have also to be patient and wait for the good condition, because spring conditions are okay in France, in the Alps, but winter condition, a lot of different type of snow, and the snow is working with the wind, and many plaques avant. That means
plaque.
Yeah, plaque, and very dangerous. And when the newspaper say write again the mountain is dangerous, no, the mountain is not dangerous. It's the skier is maybe dangerous because he cuts everywhere the snow, and after it goes down with, and the worst is when there are many people in the same time, in the same mountain, in the same place, so it's very dangerous.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.